Over the past few years, I've made countless videos talking about my life and things I've been through and, my thoughts on whatever. Just talking about anything I could think of, just to get that off my chest because I felt it was a great form of, releasing it. And instead of bottling everything up, I thought it was great, and I kind of fell in love with it. Um, I never got a lot of views. My intention wasn't to get a lot of views. I'm just a guy sitting in front of a camera talking. There's nothing I'm doing I believe deserve, you know, thousands and thousands of views. I never expected none of that. I just was using it as a form of therapy. And, recently, you know, I don't know how, but some of my videos have started picking up a little bit of traction. And I literally went from like low views, below 50 to thousands and thousands and thousands literally in a few days. And I'm very grateful, but that was never the goal. And I do notice all the positive comments I get, but I'm not gonna lie, I do notice the negative ones too. I'm human. I'm human. I do notice the negative ones too. But granted, it's more positive than negative, but it could be 100 positive comments, but that one negative comment, you're just gonna like lock onto it like what I do. But I got a few negative comments, basically saying, I'm doing it for views or I'm weak and a lot of people have it worse than me and listen. I'm not doing this for views. I have no control over whether a video does good or bad. I was literally talking to below 50 people for the past few years. And one day, one of the videos just took off. I don't know how, I don't know why. I don't have no special connections at YouTube. I don't know. I don't know why it decided to do that. But I'm grateful that it did because so many people resonated with it. And I'm very, very grateful. But I don't know why it decided to do that. And people saying I'm weak for speaking up. Um, I might be. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just speaking about me. How could you be mad about me speaking about me and my experiences and my thoughts? I'm not, you know, pushing anything on nobody, or at least that's not my goal. I'm not pushing anything on nobody, not telling anybody to believe a certain way or feel a certain way or validate anybody's feelings. I'm strictly just speaking about me and my personal experiences and how I feel. And if you don't like me speaking about me, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. And how other people have it worse than me. Yes, I understand there's people in the world that have it worse than me. It's always people in the world that's going to have it worse than you. But that doesn't mean your problems and your feelings and experiences not validated also just because somebody has it worse than you. But you know, I just had to make this video because I just didn't understand the hate towards me being vulnerable. I don't know. I don't know how that makes you look bad. If anything, it makes me look bad because I'm the one, who's getting criticized, and you know, everybody has an opinion on what I have to say, whether good or bad. I'm the one who has to deal with it, and I don't see how that affects you to leave, negative hate comments because you don't like what I'm talking about and I'm talking about myself. So that kind of says more about you than it does me. And also, you don't have to watch. Nobody has to watch. Like I said, I was doing this way before I ever got any views. I was way before I had any subs. this was always the goal, is just to me, just to vent and get things off my chest, because I didn't feel like I had trusted people in my life where I could talk to and I didn't feel like I was being judged or looked at differently. Because in real life, people who know you, they look at you in a certain way because they know you. They know you. So when you come to them with different, viewpoints and different mindsets that they're not used to you having, because you bottle it up and you never really express that, so they don't really know that side of you. You don't really know how to, handle that, or they might look at you a little different. And I was afraid of that, so I started coming online, just talking to a camera, and if you happen to run across it, you happen to run across it. But it was never the goal to, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm sitting in front of a camera. I'm not doing nothing spectacular. I'm not doing nothing great. I'm not doing nothing great. But I'm glad a lot of people could resonate with the videos I've been posting, because they really do mean a lot to me, because that's my true, how I really feel about whatever's going on. Like I said, I'm just speaking my mind, speaking my thoughts, my experiences. And I'm surprised that so many people could even relate, because I used to live in my own little world, trapped in my own little bubble, like, hey, it's only me. It's only me, and I'm the only person in the world who thinks this way, who feels this way, only person in the world who's experiencing X, Y, and Z. And come to find out, I'm completely wrong. I'm completely wrong, because I've been getting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of messages over the past few days, and I'm completely grateful. But I don't want to disregard all the positive comments. I know this is about the negative comments, but I don't want to disregard the positive comments. I do really appreciate them. But I just gotta know, like, I just had to ask. I didn't see what I was doing was so wrong that I would receive, hate comments towards me, feeling the way I feel. And that kind of says why people are so afraid to speak up, because, perfect example, they don't want to be judged. They don't want to be looked at differently. Everybody is not strong. Everybody's not strong like you, sir or ma'am. Everybody's not strong. There's certain situations in life that you may be able to handle, that the next person they might not, be ready for that. They might not be equipped for that, and it might set them back a little bit. And I understand a setback is always, great motivation for a comeback, but it takes time. It takes time. Everybody's different. Everybody's circumstance is different. It's no secret. It's no secret that the world is a messed up place. I'm not gonna lie. It's beautiful and it's a messed up place at the same time. And there's some situations in life that people go through that, it really sets them back, physically and mentally. And sometimes they have things on their mind, things on their heart that they want to express and get off and, just release, but they don't have no one to do it to. And that was me. That was me. I didn't really have no friends, didn't have no family. I felt some type of way about everything that's going on in my life and in the world, and I didn't have no way to, get it off. I had no way to, vent. I had no way to talk to somebody, pick up the phone and call somebody and say, hey, this is what I'm going through, and feel like judge free. So I started doing this, and I don't know. But yeah, like, I'm sorry you feel that way, I guess. Like I said, I don't believe I'm doing anything great. I have no incentive to do this. I don't get paid for this. I have really no incentive to do this. I'm doing it strictly because, it makes me feel good. I'm doing it strictly for the love. So I don't really know what else to say. So, but I thank everybody and I appreciate everybody. And Yeah, I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace.